with God's method. We who own the original must also go to the temple of God to keep renewing our strength and receive fresh grace to obtain challenges that we may be faced with daily. The third paragraph. There are people who, when they have when they have committed sin, avoid going to church because they feel dirty. That is wrong. At that point, they need the mercy of God, and where they can get this is at the throne of grace. That is the time they need to be in church the most. When you get to his throne of grace, go in humility. Even if you are a worker, do not try to keep up an appearance and tell God you have earned that you are sincerely sorry. Tell him to please have mercy on you. The fourth paragraph. Many people go to the temple and keep appearance like the Pharisees in Luke chapter 18, verse 10 to 14, while some others go in publican in the same passage. This is why many people keep going to church and they are yet filled so much junk within them. Even if you are the pastor of the church, when you are before the throne of grace in need of mercy, do not put a false appearance of pity. Go before God pleading for mercy. The fifth paragraph. The devil knows that you can always access mercy and grace in appearance of God, so he will do everything he can to discourage you from coming onto him. He used to have that advantage of being in God's presence, but he lost it iniquity was found in him. Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 14 to 16. And of course, he does not want you to enjoy what he has lost. The last paragraph. Beloved, do not let anything keep you away from coming into God's presence to access his mercy and grace. Key point. Go to the house of God in humility so you can receive grace and mercy from the throne of grace. To summarize this, even I am guilty of when I feel I've committed sin that is a bit too much. I feel guilty of going to the presence of God. But what our daddy Adeboye is telling us here, that no matter what you've done, that God is a merciful God. All you have to do is go into his presence with humility, with an humble heart. God is gracious. We should not look at God like we look at our parent. God is beyond that. Our parent are our parent. Don't see God like our parent. If Jesus Christ can come to this world before we have come to die for us, is indeed a merciful God. God will help us in Jesus' name.